Hello and welcome to Marble World. We are building a track today. I clicked start stream and then realised I needed to go to the toilet. Hence the delayed start. But it's all good now. So, I came up with a track idea and I've been doing it and then realised a bit too late that, yeah, no, classic start to one of these. It's very ambitious. So yeah, I accidentally went too big with the base. And so I have to do more levels than I was intending to do. So the idea is it's a tower climb. So originally I thought I could do it like a circuit, and I thought no, I'll make it bigger, be a sprint from bottom to the top. And then I kind of went too big. Because ideally I want this to end up at a point in the middle, going around and around and around and around. But because of how big the base is, it's going to be a lot of levels, and I need to fill all these tiers with something interesting. I know yeah. So there's a few obstacles dotted around. There's still quite a bit of empty space. And there will be on the bottom tiers because there's just too much space to fill. And my favourite portion that I'm very proud of is my waterfall. Just started with a pyramid piece as a base. See, now coming from someone who builds tracks and has half a brain, it's a good idea. But me, I don't do that. I just go straight in and go, yeah, that looks good. No sense of scale. Straight in. Just spamming pieces. And now I have to pay the price. It just means I have more work. So the idea on this water section, which like I say I'm very proud of. The first part is just a slowdown. The second part you have these logs which can push you back down to the first part, so you get to do that whole base run again. The third one you have logs that you can ride across to avoid the slow down water, and then I have to come up with ideas for the rest. So as you can see, some of them have like cut off edges, which I can do on multiple on the way up, whichever ones I want to. And then I've tried to be creative with different ways of going up a level, so it's not too much of the same. And yes, that's how far I've got. We've got a sort of air vent kind of looking pipe, some bouncy thingies. But this is what we're going to be doing tonight. I have a big task ahead. I thought might as well stream it, get some ideas, see how things go. And the last time we did a casual stream on this, it was quite successful, so why not do it again? The one bit I haven't actually tested, I haven't tested how these work yet, so that one's going to be, we'll find out quite simply. I've tested the rest of these, I think, maybe not that one, but let's get, no, I haven't even put the boosters on there yet. Hello. Welcome. We are track building today. With a truck that I've built way too big. Yeah, there's going to be boosters everywhere. I mean, as you can see, I haven't even put the boosters in these levels yet. I've done corners. Except for this corner. But I haven't done all of the straights yet, and the temporary finish. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Definitely not getting it finished in this stream. The scale of this thing is gonna be stupid. So talking of boosters, I might as well copy all these up to the levels above. If I can get all the levels up, if I can get all the levels boosted, then we can run a test so you can get an idea of what we're working with so far. Yeah, might as well. This is basically what I've been working on a bit this afternoon. Been keeping me busy. Haven't done track building in quite a while. Let's get there. Press 3 to place things with them. Well, see, this is this is why we stream, because you know all the shortcuts and I don't, and you've told me them all before and I still don't remember because it was so long ago. Okay, corners are done. Yeah, when's the last time you streamed? I know you was. I think the last time I caught one of your streams was when you were. I don't know if it was the highway building, potentially. I don't think I've seen you pop up since then. But then I haven't really been active for a while. Oh, fair enough. Gotta get it all back in action, get things going again. That's what I'm hoping with the seasons, the new seasons. Hopefully get the motivation going again, get the hype going. That's good, and get a version 3 going. Ready for future seasons. No version 3. Why no version? Oh, you want to finish version 2. Makes sense. So if we put this one, line this up somewhere here. Okay, I'm sure there's a shortcut for it. How do I get it to line up with the slope so I don't have to manually adjust it? So I'm sure there's probably a shortcut to do it other than me placing it and trying to adjust it. There it is. Yes. That's what we want. Except for that it keeps turning around. That's slightly annoying. For some reason it seems to want the track to go the opposite way all the time. But no, it's going this way. Deal with it. I think we have to go up to like a 2 boost on this one. And then reboost. Most likely to climb that. I think we can do 3s up to about there. That'd be good. That would be a good idea. This is much quicker. I've wasted so much time. Ah. think 3 boosts up to here. Either nature or sci-fi. I mean, I would obviously sway towards sci-fi, which you could probably guess based on the name. You could make both. Maybe that's the way to go. No, I didn't want to do that. A bit fast. I think after this point, I should just roll. So we can go to a 1. I think that might work. Extend it slightly. Sure, go with that. Save. So I've got corner boosters all done up to date. Get rid of this one for now. Ah, fair enough. That's fine. There's no rush. Of course, we do have the Twitch thing active, so you can do join, and hopefully it'll put you into the marbles when we're testing. So let's get some boosts. They're all sort of going to be in the same general area. I'm hoping I can make this good enough to put into one of my seasonal races. But we'll see. I'm thinking... Oh, why does it keep trying to go wonky? Go straight. Okay, work this one slightly. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm thinking I might start to include some sprint tracks, as long as the sprint tracks are long enough in future ones. For example, that is not where I wanted that because it's wonky. For example, the castle one that we played in the last stream would actually make quite a good elimination sprint race. It's long enough. So I feel like that could be quite fun. There we go. Yeah, I might broaden the seasons a bit more and what races are included. It's a lot quicker doing boosts this way. Okay. Now, I don't know whether to have obstacles on every tier, but then I feel like it'd be quite empty without them. But at the same time, how long this is, I don't feel like I want, for example, these nails or the pins. I don't think I want them all the way down the straight. So it's just kind of like they're all here and then there's nothing. Same with the triangles, they're all here and then there's nothing. And then there's pretty much nothing around here. I've got some spinners on the lower level. A lot of the obstacles are here. We've got, so I guess a couple this side as well. So they're very spread out at the moment. I guess when it comes to testing, it'll be whether to add more or less. I don't think I can change course from the base ship. I really like the square going up and up and up. It's a very satisfying shape. It's going to be like a giant pyramid. I was thinking I might make, because I've got a waterfall here, I might do an icy section, but I might do that high up. So as you get up to a certain level, then it becomes like icy or something. And we can probably do that through like lowering the gravity slightly and then using the ice texture. I think will give it like a slippy effect. And then at the very peak, there's going to be, I think I'll put like a bowl where you drop through the finish. That's what I'm thinking. Whether I remember that, who knows? I could maybe try pulling it in more at some point, and maybe have like, instead of the waterfall all the way to the top, have an area on one of the cuttings where it looks like it's flowing from inside the whatever this is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to fill this in with much detail. But I might have that feeding out of somewhere at some point, maybe on like the next level, and then pull it in more, and then maybe could tweak the shape. Possibly. So carry this one on for now. No, I'm definitely not the sort to go too mental with the decorations. Yeah, I was just trying to think about how I want to do that next bit. So this tier is going to be the same sort of distance. And I think when I get to the bit where it goes up a level, that's where I might, oops, do something a bit different with the layout. Yeah, it's going to be minimal decoration. I don't want to go too crazy with the part count and everything. Yeah, so I'm thinking for this one, we pull in early. And then I think where the water is going to run in. Don't remember how long more pieces are, like 2 or 2.5. The 2, I think. Could have this like go in. It could maybe be like a cave. But then maybe I'd want this to go up. Or do I have a... This could have like a cave area here. This going into like a lagoon type thing. And then have the track go in around it possibly. Throwing ideas right now. Let's have something like this, a weird corner. We'd have like a cave entrance, and then the track can kind of run around a lagoon or something, I think. Sort of like this. Looked away. So, well, I'm taking your idea of the slight change up of the track a bit. So is that lined up? No. That is. So the water can run up here. Oh, that's way too thin. Whoops. Let's start by doing the water so I can actually get some scale here. A legume. A lagoon. A watery area. So like this one down here. That one here. And then I'll reshape it. Need to get the level right. It's gonna be set a bit like that, I think. Well, they may be the same level. Need it to match the circumference of the curve. Although it's not very rounded, which could be problematic. I'm glad you like the idea. Maybe if I extend it out a bit. Like that. No, it shouldn't be seeping through slightly there. What if we... Okay, let's lower it. There we go. And then have another bit. That guy's gonna have to like... Okay. Actually, this bit should probably be a rectangle. That might be easier to work with for this bit. Let's just take one of these. Oh, it's not perfectly level. There we go. Why does it look like it's running water? Is that what it does on rectangles? Then it'll just be stationary. Can I not have stationary water, please? Don't remember where it was. That's ice. Oh no, that is it. It's water. It's running water. I don't know what it's meant to be, but it looks like running water. No, I'm using it. But it means I have to use circles by the looks of things. I think I'll have to do this. Okay. Yeah, this is annoying. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Yeah, see all these textures are kind of like ice ones. I mean, the frozen water does look cool. But this looks like water. The animated one. It's going to be a tricky one to do. This idea may not work. I don't think it will because I can't do the rectangles. But why won't it let me just... Why does it go super speed? It's so annoying. What is this? I don't know if I'm just going to have to settle with it. I might have to. Could have it like this so at least looks like it's running quickly down. There we go, I guess you'll have to make one. It would be nice if there's a way that I could pinch the top of this so it's like a... that shape. Whatever they're called. So I could have that running from out of this. This is what I'm thinking. So let's get rid of this and let's center this. And lift it so it's... feel like it's running out the bottom of it. And then push the wrong buttons a whole bunch. Do something like this, I think. And then I'm just going to have to rework this entrance. It looks weird. It looks weird. Have a hydrate. Thank you. I got my Lucozade Sport with me today. Yeah, this is going to look a little bit weird, but we can pull it off. It's just the weird physics of the world. So I think what approach do I want here? I need it to go up slightly, I know that. I could just do a bridge over, but that's not really changing the shape. It is the easiest way of solving this. Or, hold on, bear with. I may have another idea. Is this well, why is this twisted? Ah. Okay, I'm thinking. Yeah, big problem moment. Something like this. So it goes around the around.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down.
That same sort of
My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live
something like this.
upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a
Yeah.
perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa,
Okay, that took so much brain power.
and if I say it enough,
Don't know if that
it gets
is high enough compared to this gap. I think it is.
to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10.
Yeah, that's different. Good. So I've got a different bit up to this level. Does it look good? Probably not. I always forget about this though. Can I? Oh, okay. That bit could be an issue. I feel like I should take that as an insult. But it is true. Oh, but I want this to be here. Aha, okay. Can I have a joint here, please? Because I want this bit to be out there. Give me another joint. Ah, it's rough. I'd rather that be out there, I think. It's interesting. But then I want rocks around it, I think. Oh, see, this is why I stuck to a square. The square was going well. This is weird, but it may be savable with rocks and stuff. This does mean I could do with a ground surface to put the rocks on. It can sit under the water. And this will be like rocky, be some stone material or something. But like that. No, because the trap's there. Like that. And then paint. Nope. What are these? Why are they yellow? I think it's gonna have to be like this. Yeah. And then got like loads of rocks around the place. An assortment of rocks. Oh, I need to get rid of the line surface so it stops changing. Something like this. Yeah, probably isn't gonna help. They definitely don't want to listen to me. This needs extending. But that'll be fine. And then keep rocking away. Keep forgetting what rocks have you even used. There needs to be more rocks. Yeah, not enough rockage. Need a greater rock selection. Okay, it's looking alright. That's a weird shape now. Okay, see that is making it look a bit better. The track still looks so wonky, but our legume looks better. Wonky legume. That is what it's going to be called. This is officially the Wonky legume. Legonky. Now I would detail a whole cave entrance and all that sort of stuff, but that's a lot of work that I build a wonky track to think that I'll be able to build a really good looking cave. Yeah, you'd be crazy. I mean, it does look weird having this this floating bit of rubble, but we are in the marble world, and in the marble world that stuff happens. Wouldn't it be the MW? Oh, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Ah, okay, that works. You want this? I don't know. Here. I think I want it to be a 1. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Let's get this corner one put up here as well. Widen it a bit. Yeah. Yeah. It hasn't really changed shape too much because I've still kept it going in this square. But maybe I could pull the square in earlier. In fact, that could help unwonk this. So this is happening again. Oh, didn't even know I could move that. Yes. Yes, it's happening again. Do. I'll do a 4. And then a 2. And then we're going to start to go up with a 3, a 5, and then straight, turn, 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 and then do I go flat? Yeah. Okay, this one looks slightly better. And it tucks in as well. Oh, and in that case, I could have... Oh, now I'm getting ideas. So in this area here, feel rubbly. Yeah, this... That feels alright. And then not as much on this side, but same sort of thing. Nice ugly textures, lovely. Very crossovery here. Might have to try and do some disguising if I can. With a few rock pieces, see. Yeah, something like that. More rockage. Yeah, that kind of works. Then sort of build this up as a big pile of rubble and stone. Probably don't need to go through all this bit because it's all sort of hidden away, but you know, just adding extra unnecessary bits, extra rockage. There we go. Tell me about it. Once you get started, it's just bits everywhere. There we go. So it's like a big pile of rubble. It's like supporting the track. Kind of. Kind of. Save that. I'm sure at some point I'll do the inside of the cave details. Maybe I'll do some fancy lighting, but it is me, so don't expect too much. Hopefully this won't interfere with this. I think it's far enough across that it won't. But it doesn't really need to be that far out. Though I guess it does because it needs to go to the edge of this. Yeah, that'll be fine. I keep wanting to add more stones, more rockage. Like that. Oh, but there needs to be some down here as well. Yeah. All this required rockage. All so necessary. This could also work as a way of keeping apples on here. Multi-purpose rockage. I need like that. That's the rock. That is the rock. Not to be mistaken with the rock. Don't over-rock it. I've got to. Look, it looks so much better now. That is perfectly rocked. We've got to rock this world. Yeah, that looks good. Can't say it looks any better than good, but it looks good. Perfectly rocked. Indeed. Yes, add boost, and then we're gonna run. We're gonna do a run. Let's see how it goes. We've got our vibe music rocking away. Nice mix of non-copyright tunes that probably isn't actually non-copyright. Okay, these are too close. Might not even need this one. That might be enough speed. To be honest. Put it back a bit to here. Speed at the start and then a bit less at the end. Ah. And then I think the most annoying bit is going to be putting boosts on this wonky uphill bit. Get some surface alignment again. So we're going to face backwards. Very action-packed music. Okay, this song sounds a bit more bouncy, a bit less actiony, a bit more chill. Ooh, that is not really the angle that I want. God, this rotation thing annoys me sometimes. That. Okay. Okay. Looking all right. And I think one here. I really want to test, but I think I should get these done first. Been streaming for an hour already. Is this all I've done in an hour? That feels really bad. Bit of overlap, so I've got inside line, bit more pace. Okay, this one's doing its own thing. Okay. I don't think this one knew what it wanted to do. Oh dear. Stretch. Stretch those muscles a bit. And march on. What happened? It looked like it was measured up and then just suddenly just did its own thing. Oh, why is it so twitchy? Oh, I hate this. Thank you. Oh, I was so focused on just trying to get that to measure up correctly. You have to place it. No, okay, that's really annoying. Why doesn't it rotate or still fit to its place? Silly. So silly. Get in there. See, why is it now doing this sort of rotation? It's to do with this. I think that's why. Not sure when that changed, but clearly it was causing issues. Yeah, there we go. That's working properly again. I might have to up these boosters to 2. We'll have to see how the momentum goes. If I could put like a fountain or something in the middle. Or have it like spraying in. Of water flowing out of the rocks. Oh, that could be a good idea. Actually, if I built up a rock wall, to have water spraying over the top of the track. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, when my brain starts working, things can happen. get rid of this aligned surface for the moment. Oh, okay. Like a big rubbly cave. There we go. It's starting to get something going here. I like it. The rocks look somewhat like supported. You know, physics and all that. So I'm like in concentration zone with these rocks. It is, isn't it? It actually is starting to come together. It's this one little area that you're going to fly through. All this effort, all this detail. So what I'm thinking is having like, okay, let's align to surface. Kind of like water shooting out of the rocks, or in between the rocks. I don't know what sort of distance these have. Yeah, I'm thinking it's like this. No any setting change on it, is there? Can I? Ooh, yes. I'm going to pop this in here. To go away.
In the dark we fight, you take the wrong and you make it right. Like a firefly, you're glowing at night.
Oh, I like it.
So don't make it hard, don't let me go. I wanna hold you tight when you're
Put it in a little bit. There we go. Yeah. In the sci-fi ones, good stuff. I know, it's great. I want this somewhere as well. Let's have it more like up here. Maybe up this bit. Spray me. Yeah. Oh, it's not reaching the water. What if that was the whole idea? Oh, it doesn't reach. There's a spot there though. Something like that. Still seems a bit weird with how far it actually goes. Oh, custom starlights. Fancy stuff. I wonder if this one would reach. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, this is interesting. I see a gap. We must fill the gap. There we go. Oh, right. So we have our Wonky Legume. Need to copy all these layers of water up as well. Imagine the heights will be slightly different, so I have to do them all separately. Yeah. Oh. So there's a third one. Yeah. In the water hazards. I don't even. Oh, wait, no, that is a separate part. Got confused for a second. There we go. Oh, that looks good. Don't know about you, but I think that waterfall looks good. Call me Mr. Waterfall. Right. This can carry on this way. I did not want to do that. And then we're going to pull in really early. Oh, don't even get me started on logic. My issue is using it in the first place. Actually. Yeah, when you forget how it works. The problem when you haven't done things for a while. It do be like that. Wrong button. getting somewhere. Basically spent the entirety of this stream working on this one thing. But I think this one thing has come out very well. Yeah, definitely worth it. I still have many layers left to go. So just be lazy and do that. Yeah. I think it's still going up. Kind of flattens out a bit there. Oh. Right, I think we have something testable. We've got boosters most of the way around. Missing boosters here. And these as well. Oops. I right clicked and left clicked at the same time. There we go. I'm also actually, you know what? These gonna be shuffled back a bit, so I'm gonna slow down for the corner. There we go. Okay, let's test this thing. There's going to be loads of empty straights. But don't worry about that at a later time. And there's no checkpoints after a certain point. Oh, but that is fine. Let's go. Should we spectate our cheese up at the front? Don't know what time speed we're on, but I think it's a bit slow, isn't it? That's like one short of real time, I think. I can run it real time though, because it's actually, most tracks have to slow down because of how quick they are. But I've laid out the speed in this one so it can actually run steady at real time. You can actually see what's going on, talk about things. So I've kept all that in mind. A whole bit of a pile up. It's a big drop from first. So my plan is to have a lot of places in this where people can lose positions. So further up, I want to have some logic things that make the track sort of drop and put you on the lower level, but that's when the levels aren't so wide. Like you've got this waterfall bit early on, and the next tier up that drops you back down here. So it is a long lap, but there's going to be way more frequent stuff higher up, so there's chances to then catch back up. That's the thinking. Not necessarily an elimination, but a lot of setbacks. There's always like a couple that get stuck on the pins. Sometimes a marble gets stuck here against the wall for some weird reason. The first time I messed around with these, I had them on their normal power, and it was hilarious because it just launched the marbles out of the track. So I toned them way down. And then we have this spinning triangle section. I can remember from the early season of the Barto getting stuck moment. But I don't think that was a spinning triangle. I think that was just a standard stationary triangle block. This is going to test if all the upwards bits actually work as well, because I've tested most of them. There's a couple that I haven't tested yet, so this could still be a failure. It might not even make it to the end. Can cheese make it past the logs? Slow through the water. But it's a good line. It's out the other side. And on the move again. A lot of talk for just level 3 of the square pyramid tower thing of Doom. There's no boosters down this bit. But I think they're still going to make it. I've noticed the marbles twitch a bit on these straights. I don't know why. It also looks like they steer. It's really odd. I guess it adds variation, which is nice. Just don't know what causes it. I think it's on the ones that don't just place one by one. But at least it makes opportunities for overtaking. I think I need more boosts further back from here because there's one that got stuck. Yeah, they bounced back a bit far. And another hydrate. I'm actually nearly out of the Excade. But there we go. Keeping hydrated. I have to get some more. Gotta stay hydrated. Thank you. Oh, did anyone take the route above? Oh, the route above works. That's good. That was untested. It works very well. Quite a good boost if whoever gets that. Yeah, Westy making sure I stay hydrated. No, I haven't tested this bit either. But it looks good so far. They go really quick through here. Oh, and cheese is just flying through. Just navigating around all the fans. Whizzing through the tunnel. And over the jump. I actually didn't know if they'd made that jump. I don't know if anyone fell there. I'll have to check that at some point as well. And this, I don't know how this is going to go. Oh, we nearly rolled too far back, so I'm going to need to extend the booster as well. Okay, so some work needs doing with this bit. Okay, but at least it's sort of working a bit how I want it to here. Okay, yes. Okay, that's good. And then no obstacles through this bit of water. Probably come up with something. And then now most of these bits are pretty empty at the moment. But I'll start putting in bits that will drop people down to earlier layers. Start messing up people's races. But for now, we're just going to be watching it go around the empty space until we get to the new Wonky Legume. Oh yeah, looks like some people don't make that jump if they haven't quite got enough speed, so I'll have to adjust that ramp a little bit. I'll probably also have to put some block destroyers below so anyone that falls off gets destroyed. They do make it up this slope, which is good. So far, so good. Things are working nicely. And again, running at real time. I think this is coming together quite nicely. Couple of stranded ones down below. Then up here. B. Yeah, definitely too many empty straights at the moment. They will be filled with things. Whatever my brain comes up with. Something to make them less just generic straight when not much happens. The most that's going to happen here is 42 is going to bump cheese in the back. And then 97 is going to do the same. Very action-packed. Strats. Oh, there's a gap this time though. 42 might have the line. I think cheese has got the inside. Just squeezing them out. Oh, 42's gone for it again. And has succeeded this time. 97 is going to try and get a little inside run. I think they're too far back. Oh, cheese squeezing 42 out. Gotta keep holding this position. Don't know what position it is. There's no checkpoints at this point. So we don't even know if you're in the top 20. Number 90 is in front, and they were 17th at the last checkpoint, but then 71 isn't on there at all. 75 also isn't. So we have no idea. They've got this nice little zero gravity bit. Oh dear. No, cheese. Okay, this needs adjusting. Okay, so the reason this has failed is when I did testing, I obviously started them from just before the corner and they were carrying less speed, I'm guessing. Okay, oh, we've got our first one coming into the lagoon. Yeah, that's quite the oh, they've made it round. Oh, apparently someone's already won. 12 minutes. Okay, so come around here nicely. Okay. 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 This might be a bit too quick. Right, oh, no. Oh, this might be that they're still on low gravity though. That could be the reason for this. Yeah, because they're flying over the gravity pad on landing. Okay. Oh, I need more to come around here so I can keep testing this. Because if I change this to minus 0. Minus 0.2. And then 0.2. This is... Oh, it's going so well. There we go. That's much more what I was after. And then that's the booster. I kind of want to choose the gravity pad. It's hidden underneath. Oh, there we go. That's what's meant to happen. Go up, and then bam. There we go, now they've got proper gravity. This bit works. Yes. Unfortunately, we had to lose a cheese, but we got it working.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new.
Okay, that's good.
You know I
That's good. Happy with that.
so I choke you down just like a pill.
So we had an issue down here. Try and remember where the problems were. So the bounce back on these is a bit strong. But if I'm gonna make that's gonna be too weak. Don't need to be too strong to the point that they go flying at it. But I need something so if they bounce backwards, they have a recovery. Like this. And then same up here. Hopefully that will help with the bouncing back issues. It doesn't need to be quite like that. This is coming along nicely. Happy with it so far. Even though this stream we basically just did this much. This much. Yes, we added in a bunch of boosters, got it working. So we've got it working up till that level, which is good. But I am going to end this stream here. The logic's still not working. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, thank you for joining on this and for some of the ideas, and I'm sure I'll be back with some more building work and of course some more races. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.